fuck? It seems you have not played Zombies in over 30 days. Last played 10/5/2021. That is bullshit. I played Zombies a few weeks ago, okay? So, no. And besides, no, I do not want to delete it. Fuck off. Anyways, what's going on, guys and gals? My name is Neko Fluttershy. Welcome to a video. So, I don't know, this will probably never be a thing. Why is there even an update when... What was the update for? God damn. But anyways, so that's what I was saying. I have an idea for a video game. This will probably never happen because I don't know what the friendships are like between Bethesda, id Software, Bethesda, and or in this case Microsoft right now, and Capcom. So I was thinking of a new Doom game as well as a Resident Evil game. I'm thinking they could cross over. My headset is being an asshole. So I was thinking they could do a crossover. Doom and yeah, I was thinking like Doom or fuck. What was it? Yeah, Doom and Resident Evil crossover. So here's what I was thinking. So I was thinking the game would start out, and of course this doesn't exist, but I really want it to. So I was thinking something to the effect of, Doom, right? The Doom Slayer and shit like that, along with people like Leon Kennedy and Chris Redfield. So the game would start out with the UAC trying to do what they do best and summon demons and shit like that, right? And demonic invasion and shit. Well, Umbrella Corporation catches wind of this and proceeds to go, Albert Wesker proceeds to go all the way to the UAC and is like, I have a deal with you guys, and I have an idea. Why don't we join forces? We can make your team the strongest possible. All it takes is a little bit of viruses, a little bit of the T virus, the C virus, whatever. And your team, your military, can become the strongest it ever was. And they join forces. So I was thinking, UAC, Umbrella, they join forces. And then inevitably something goes wrong on one or both sides, or the Umbrella Corps stabs the UAC in the back and creates a whole bunch of demon, zombie hybrids from the portal that the UAC opened. Because I guess in this timeline, what the UAC did, they opened the portal to hell, and they took some of the demons out of hell, injected them with the C virus and the T virus and other viruses that Umbrella Corporation has, and turned them into even stronger versions of themselves. And then, the UAC took more demons out. They basically took a sample of the demons' blood, and then combined it with the C virus and the T virus and other viruses. And then, there's a combination of zombies and demons within the human blood. Because what, people did over at the UAC, they injected people. They injected each other and people with the virus. Well, people like Leon Kennedy, Chris Redfield, Rebecca Chambers, the very important cast of Resident Evil characters, catches wind of what they're doing on their end, and then the Doom Slayer, he catches wind of what they're doing on his end. Long story short, somehow the Doom Slayer, Leon, and Jake from Resident Evil 6 cross paths. and they all find out what's happening. So, you know, there's this whole thing to shut down the UAC and Umbrella once and for all. So, pretty much, what they're going to be doing is there will be okay, so take a look at this. Imagine this. The UAC and Umbrella, they work together. They infect the military and other demons and shit like that, and they plan to distribute this new version of the virus into the world, creating a never-ending onslaught of demons and zombies. You know, and people like Simmons from Resident Evil 6, where multiple forms can be taken at a time, so they're basically virtually unkillable. Basically the ultimate virus. Imagine if they actually did that. That would be phenomenal. I would fucking play that game something fierce. Now, let's talk about the platforms that this game should be on if they ever decide to make it a real thing. Which I doubt it, but I could dream, right? You know? I think it'd be awesome. So let's talk about what it should be on. It should be on the PS4, the PS5, the Xbox One, the Xbox Series XS, PC, and even though, you know, mobile gaming is good and all, you know what the fuck, we'll make a smaller version of that game to work on mobile. But obviously it's gonna also be on PC. Gotta have that shit on Steam, you know? And even if it wasn't on Steam, have a physical release. It's gonna be both physical and digital. Like, I really want this to be a thing. So I doubt this is ever gonna be a thing, but if anybody from id Software, or Bethesda, or Microsoft, because, well, they own Bethesda and everything else right now, you know, if you and Capcom can work something out, I would love to see a crossover of Resident Evil and Doom. Now, what would the game be called? Because that's the important part right there, as well as getting the game to work well. It's gotta have a catchy title to catch the people, catch the audience. I don't know. I hadn't thought that far ahead. But I was thinking, you know, like it could be a Resident Evil title, and then have a mode. It doesn't even have to be an actual game, but it could be like a bonus mode for an already existing game, or something like that. Like, that would be fucking phenomenal. Or if you want to make it an entirely new game, I was thinking along the lines of, let's see, how about Resident Evil X Doom? Because you already had Street Fighter X Tekken, you know, and that seemed pretty decent, I guess, you know. You had Street Fighter with Tekken, and that, you know, went pretty well. So and yeah, they're both fighting games, but Doom and Resident Evil have something in common. You have people, well, I mean, in the case of Doom, you got one guy, but, you know, you have people, you know, going after different people and trying to save the world from threats. Resident Evil, you got people like Chris, Leon, Helena, you know, Jill, Claire, trying to save the world from zombies and trying to take down Umbrella and shit like that. And then you have Doom, where the Doom Slayer's on a mission to save Earth and shit like that and rebuild it from the demons that was caused mostly by the UAC. It's the perfect game. It's a perfect crossover that I think needs to be a thing. And like I said, I've already got everything mapped out. Now, okay, Who would be the voice actors and actresses? Well, Doom guy, Doom Slayer. You don't need one for him because he doesn't really talk much and it'd be a waste of time. Honestly, I would say. But in terms of the actual characters like, Leon, have the guy from Resident Evil 6. Have the guy who played or voiced Leon from Resident Evil 6. Have that guy. The guy that voices... Basically have the whole cast of Resident Evil 6. The ones who voiced, Chris and Leon. But as for Jill and other people, have people like Claire and Jill from other games that have good voice acting. I ain't talking about Resident Evil 1, like the original. I would like that though. That'd be a good idea. But yeah, I definitely think that would be a thing that a lot of people would play. And again, to mass market it, have it available on every platform. PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS. Steam. Like, not just as a physical release on PC, but also on Steam. And other places. And, even though this is a fucking failure of a console, the Stadia. Google Stadia. Let's put this game everywhere. Every available platform. And, in addition, let's make a mobile port. Let's make a port for Android and iOS. Mostly Android, though. And I'm not sure what either id Software / Bethesda, I don't know what their thoughts are really on modding, nor do I know what, Capcom's thoughts are on modding, but make it to where it can be modded. Like, if the demons from Doom or the zombies from Resident Evil aren't enough, or if Leon just doesn't look good enough, have an option where people can just, modify the game, add mods. You know how Skyrim has mods and Fallout 4 has mods, and I guess if you fuck with the code of Doom Eternal, that game can have mods too? Well, yeah, do that. Have something like that, where people can modify the game. I mean, people have already modified Resident Evil 3, I think 2, Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil Village. I've seen some weird, fucked up shit that rivals that of the game. I have seen, call me crazy, but I think I saw a Teletubby mod for Resident Evil Village. And I'm like, okay, yeah, Resident Evil Village is not that horrifying. But if you add Teletubbies to it, oh god. Replace all the enemies, even the big lady woman, tall woman, I forgot what her name is. If you replace her with a Teletubby, oh god. But I digress. Just make it available for mods. If not, that's fine. Just make sure that, Doom, this Resident Evil X Doom game, make sure it's got a lot of content. And of course, also what I'd like to see, if you do this, which again, I don't think it's ever going to be a thing, but if it is a thing, what I'd love to see is an endless mode. Basically a survival mode, where you survive against endless waves of both zombies and demons. And then after a while, it's going to get harder and harder with boss zombies every so often becoming a more common occurrence. Like, that would be fucking phenomenal. I would love that. So yeah, that's my idea for a new Doom game as well as Resident Evil. And I've got a feeling it's gonna be epic because you got people that know Resident Evil, you know, Capcom, and you have people that know a lot about, you know, Doom, which is id Software, Bethesda, and at this point Microsoft, because Microsoft now owns, you know, the rights to Doom and other games. Wait, there's two of those guys? Holy shit. Hiya! Anyways, but yeah, I think that'd be perfect. You know, that'd be fucking awesome to have a Doom, well, maybe not Doom Eternal, but like Doom in general. Have a crossover with, you know, make Doom have a crossover with Resident Evil, or vice versa. Well, fuck your exfil. Anyways, yeah, that would be just the most phenomenal thing. And I'm sure a lot of other people would agree that would be fantastic. And also, you know, with the rate that Resident Evil has been going, you know, with Resident Evil 6, and a lot of people don't like Resident Evil 6 because of this. But, you know, you got games like Resident Evil 6, where Resident Evil 6 is very action-based. Yeah. But yeah, you have, you know, like you got a whole bunch of action there. And I think that it would be perfect. Oh, yes, you will. Sure. But yeah. You know, just make it happen. I mean, I don't care if the game would cost 60 bucks or $100. I will most likely buy it anyway. But, like, you know, Doom needs to have some amazing game to follow it up with. For example, you know, maybe Doom again meets Resident Evil. And I've already got the whole fucking story planned out. You know, like I said, the UAC and Umbrella work together. Two evil organizations working together to potentially cause downfall of society, and you know, video games' greatest heroes, you know, Leon, Chris, and other people work together to stop it. Stop the downfall of society and crush Umbrella and the UAC once and for all. Like, okay, try to tell me that's not a fucking awesome concept for a video game. And think about it. You've already got badasses aplenty. You know, you got badasses aplenty. Like I said, Leon, Chris, and more. So that would be awesome. So what are you guys waiting for? Make it happen. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, what do you guys and gals think? Do you think that'd be a great idea for a video game? Do you think that would be something that could happen? I mean, anything's possible. in this world. I've seen, like, you know, I've seen worse concepts for video games made. I've seen worse crossovers made. So, I mean, I think that could happen. You know, where Doom and Resident Evil meet up. And maybe there could be like an Easter egg or something with Wolfenstein. I don't know. But as long as it mainly focuses on, you know, Doom and Resident Evil, I basically have no complaints. Just make it good. That's all I really want, is for that game to be good. If it ever does become a thing. I mean, this is not a leak, this is not anything like that. It's just me saying what my thoughts would be for a video game like that, if that was a thing. And I honestly think that would just be the most amazing thing to see in video game history. But anyways, guys and gals, that's gonna be it for this video. If you like this video, give this video a like if it was fun too. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the whole damn thing, and don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon down below to get notified of my future uploads and live streams and whatever the fuck else I do. Follow me on Twitch, because I do some live streams on there occasionally. I'm about ready to fucking die because zombies are up my asshole. Anyways, as always, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, people, and bro huff.